Alright, what's up, IG? This is Dante, aka Gogba, whatever you want to call me. Um, so I had a couple requests as far as UJ, why as to why I was long. So I'm just gonna go over it a little bit, try to keep the chart as clean as possible, not to confuse anybody. But first things first, generally, I move off of higher time frames, and I look for for quick scalps to swing. And when I say scalp to swing, so each week I generally just go over a potential, week long move in a sense of where the price is going to be going. So once I find that direction, and if that direction pans out, I look to scalp in between it all the way up or down, vice versa. So as far as UJ last week, so it's pretty simple why as to why I was bullish. You can see price was here, we broke out. Um, you know, when price breaks out, it's at some point always going to retest. It may not be right away. As you can see, it took like I think there's like a week and a half. So Thursday, as you can see, that candle, the hammer, closed right above. So that indicates to me, you know, I'm going to be looking for potential long moves. So, and just to add extra confluence for some people that, I don't really use Fibonacci that much, but if you were to go to the weekly, and it worked out pretty well. So, if you were to have gone to the weekly, sorry about, if you guys notice, my Mac is a very old Mac, but it still works. So that's why, I don't know. One day I'll change it. But yeah, so if you go to the weekly, now this big wick here was the flash crash a couple weeks ago. So to me, it's not very valid to mark any type of fibs off. I would mark it right where price reversed, and that was this Morningstar candle formation. If you guys don't know what a Morningstar candle formation is, it's if price was bearish, like it was bearish, 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 and then we close a doji, and then it's followed by a bullish engulfing. That is a Morningstar candle formation, and then evening would just be the opposite, bullish followed by a doji, and bearish engulfing candle. So it's the same thing. It's a very good indicator though. I use it for almost all time frames. So yeah, see the fib, uh, the blue 618, which is honestly my favorite area for price to reject from. Like I don't, whenever it rejects from 3820, I don't like to swing on those kind of moves, scalp to swing at least. But see, it all correlated very nice, So in a sense, price closed above the 50%. It tapped the 618, and then look where the fib marks up to. I don't know if you guys use Fibonacci, but I always try to take profit at the negative 27% or just below it, to be honest. And as you can see, we have a support there, so which will be resistance, and that looks like a really good spot to take profit from if you were to swing this. And if you are looking to swing this pair entirely, you see we got that daily, bullish engulfing morning star formation. So you just want to look for a pullback, like on the 4 hour. As soon as you get like a higher low, you just enter, and as far as your risk management and take profit up here, that's a good move, man. You're looking at like potentially, what is that? That is just less than 100 pips, but still, it's a good move to take if you can get in that. But let's go back to the whole point of this video. So let me delete this. I don't like to have fibs on my screen. So yeah, daily bullish. Excuse me. We got the hammer. So after that, I was just going to lower time frames. I really the lowest I'll ever go is probably the hourly to base my confirmations. I'll enter off 15 minutes and stuff, but I won't just be like, oh my god, 15-minute bullish engulfing, I'm in, unless I have the confirmation from all the other time frames. Excuse me. All right, so this is how I got in really early. I don't know if you guys saw my post. So once that daily was looking like it was going to close as a hammer, I was really paying attention to price. And as you can see, we had a Morningstar candle formation. Now I didn't enter right away. I saw the doji, which is right here, and this is where that this is where the wick begins on that daily. saw the doji. I'm like, all right, we got, you know, we're just gonna pull back, and this could be, you know, our entry. So that was like my key indicator as far as the 4 hour, and then I scaled down to the 15-minute chart, which is really as low as I'll go. And as you can see, this is all NFP right here. This is where I got in, and this was a double bottom. So I don't really recommend calling out bottoms and tops. Like, some people just trade those. It's good to trade double bottoms and double tops if they are correlating with your overall like analysis of the pair. Like, if you expect it to go bullish for the week, then you're looking for like potential double bottoms. And if you're going to trade a double top on something like that, it should be very short term. It should be looking to take profit very fast. Like, all right, so yeah, double bottom right here was my indicator, and price started to go up. And I believe this was Asia on Thursday night. So this was all Asia. We were consolidating, and I was in buys again. I got buys up here because, you know, we were up here at this was the support that was made on the 1 hour I was talking about. People were asking, oh, I see support. Yeah, this was the new support, which is, you know, the daily support as well. So yeah, we started making a lot of consolidation, and I was in buys, and I said I was hoping it would actually break out on Asia Thursday night, and it didn't. So price actually came back and stopped me out at even and some negative. But I wrote on, I think it was like 3 posts before the last one that I did, that looks like we're gonna make a higher low. So I'll go based off of that, and we did, and that's how our trend line was formed. People were like, what is that trend line? How do you determine that? So yeah, actually, I was able to enter really fast on this, even though it didn't pan out till NFP, and probably manipulated the shit out of people, because I know people probably took sells once they started. I think this trend line was broken at one point. Yeah, so yeah, I always do the touch of the trend line. Some people like to put the trend line right where price closes. I'm not. I don't know. Just everybody has their ways. Nah. Let's see. What the fuck is wrong with my mouse? All right, so yeah, that's what my trend line as far as the current time was. And after that, it was just honestly manipulation. That was it. It was just consolidating. See, price broke out. People probably entered in like crazy right there. Yeah, see how price broke the trend line. People probably started selling. And there was never indicated to sell. People, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you go to the 4 hour, we never had an indicator to sell. Price closed and stayed above. Had this closed down here, then I would have worried and would have closed everything out and watched. But we stayed above this line, which was drawn off the daily, and then we had the bullish engulfing, and that was it. This was it. Simple trade, man. That was it. And I got the great entry based off of the 15-minute double bottom. Remember that. I got the great entry off the 15-minute double bottom, which where the fuck is this? Yeah, right here. And then as far as how the hell did I determine that that was going to be a double bottom, it was all based off of this 4 hour doji that was formed, and right here. And I was just like, all right, price looks like, you know, this might be the spot. I saw the hammer being formed on the daily. I looked at the 4 hour, scaled down to the lower time frames to get a quick entry. All my orders that were here are based off of the respective support. NFP did the rest. And real quick, as I close this video up, this is my first video. I'm going to try to work at you know, speaking better and try to make it as simple as possible. Did this for a couple people, but I don't want anybody to get the impression that you know, a lot of guys on Instagram are like, oh, you know, I'm a guru and all that bullshit. I'm not like that. I'm very optimistic with my trading, and I'm just looking to share the knowledge that I know the simplest way. And if it's right or wrong to you, so be it. I'm not here to say I'm right or wrong, or you're right or wrong. I'm just here to learn and share, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm looking to make a lot more videos, trying to get this thing going for myself and for you guys and whoever else. So thank you guys.